Hi guys, welcome to this video. Today I want to talk about virtual walking, my step tracker app, and about a new update that I have prepared. So let's dive into it. Here you can see my app. This is an overview of all the maps you can choose from. So basically what this app does, it takes the steps that you have made throughout the day and it translates these steps to a virtual route. So for example, you can virtually walk through New York, Tokyo, Venice, and so on. And currently I'm on this route, so it's Ostrava to Warszawa, so from the Czech Republic to the Polish capital. And along the route you have different milestones, for example, Katowice, Kraków, and so on. And here you can see for example, the different stations with nice images and a padlock if you haven't already unlocked these stations. And yeah, that's basically the main idea of this app. But there was a problem because I couldn't add new maps unless I uploaded a new app version, because the maps were hard-coded inside the app. So every time I wanted to add a new map, let's say San Francisco, I would have to go through the process of adding the map inside the app and then upload the app to the App Store. And I wanted to change that because it takes a lot of time and effort to do that. Alright, so what I did then is I added the feature to add maps online, and these two maps are online, which means that the app fetches the maps from the server and then stores the new maps on the local database so that the user can walk through the maps even if he doesn't have internet connectivity. Alright, so the process of creating these maps is the following. So first of all, you have to go to Google Maps, and I want to kind of check, alright, what's the distance between the different stations, and I also want to have the coordinates, which is this part of the URL, as you can see here. And the trick here is, if you want to go, for example, from Osaka to Shizuoka, you do not click directly on the location name, but right next to it, so that the location name doesn't pop up here, but just the coordinations or coordinates here. And once you've done that, once I have done that, I went to my Python script here, and this is for example the Germany map, and here you can see the URL with all the coordinates of the different stations. These lists or arrays are imported from another script. This map UID helps me to identify the respective map and store it in the local database. And this is the name, and here's the version, which is also important, but I'm gonna talk about that later. So once we've called this function, this is how it looks like. It extracts the coordinates from the URL, so it sees the pattern and extracts the coordinates. Then it populates the coordinates so that there are multiple coordinates between two stations, so that I can show where the user currently is at. And finally, we put all these different properties together, so the descriptions, the image URLs, and so on. And finally, we have this object, which is then stored here as a JSON file and then uploaded to Firebase. And in the second step, I go to my main widget. Here I fetch the data from the database or from the server, and here you can see that I fetch it from Firebase and update all the map data inside the database. So what I want to do here is I want to distinguish between offline and online apps, maps, and then I call this function and check if the map already exists inside the database. If it doesn't exist, I'm inserting it to the database. Otherwise, I check, and here we have this version. So every time I change something of the map, let's say images or descriptions, I would add a new version number, and then I would compare it to the existing entry inside the database. So basically, the user always works with the offline data, which is updated every time the app sees that there's new data, which is checked by the version number. All right, this process helped me to really improve the creation of new maps, which took me about 3 to 4 hours before, plus uploading the new app and so on. So there was always a time delay, but now I can change maps in real time, which is super awesome. It makes this process so much easier, and I would say it takes me about 45 minutes max to add new maps. All right, stay tuned for further updates, because I'm going to update this app in the next couple of weeks and months, and also I'm going to update and talk about other apps that I'm programming. So stay tuned and see you later. Thank you.